Hello everyone, it's Takasabutsu here, and for today, yesterday was the release of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC, which featured 8 different courses remastered from the past Mario Kart games, and which includes Tour for some reason, but I'll just kinda get into that in a bit. But yesterday, from what I saw from different reviews, from different opinions about these, some were a little concerned and some were impressed by the remastered courses Nintendo was able to do. However, about a couple days ago, some players were able to play these tracks earlier, while the rest of us had to wait until like a Friday morning or afternoon to fully play these. And and that's only dependent on what time zone you live in and all. But overall, I just want to give out my honest review and opinion about this, as I do have some things to say about the courses, and in the very end of the video, or some point in this, I want to talk about if it's truly worth buying this DLC pass. Like I said, there are some that are getting a little concerned by the remastered courses, but I just want to give out my honest thoughts and opinions, and so with that, let's not waste time, let's get started with my very honest review. I wouldn't say very honest, but just honest, like an honest review to say at least. So, the first wave we've gotten so far, we've gotten 2 cups, being the Golden Dash Cup and the Lucky Cat Cup. The Golden Dash Cup consists of Paris Promenade from Mario Kart Tour, Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7, Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64, and the infamous Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii. Next up is the Lucky Cat Cup, which featured Tokyo Blur from Mario Kart Tour, Shroom Ridge from Mario Kart DS, Sky Garden from Mario Kart Super Circuit, and finally Ninja Hideaway from Mario Kart Tour. Oddly enough, in the game, when it was released, Ninja Hideaway isn't really labeled as a tour course, making some believe that this is an original course for this wave, which is not true, since from what I believe, the course is supposed to be releasing this month on the 22nd, so yeah, there really isn't much I can say about it, other than I just kind of hope they fix it in like a later update. So these are the 8 courses we've gotten so far in the first wave and all, and I just want to give out some honest opinions on how I feel if Nintendo is able to remaster the courses correctly, and also how I feel about the layout of all of them. And let's start out with the Golden Dash Cup with the Paris Promenade track. I must say, even though I barely play Tour, because I'm like one of those players and fans who, play Mario Kart Tour for about a couple weeks and then just decide to drop it after it gets boring a while. I mean, we all know how it feels when it comes to playing Tour, because, with all the microtransactions, unlocking the characters and all. But Paris Promenade in Deluxe's style is surprisingly good. I love the Eiffel Tower, I love the different details, and especially everything else. The gliding through under the Eiffel Tower, and the beautiful fountain, and the little enemies you can see there, like the Shy Guys and Toads. I must say, they really, I was a little impressed by this course. Even though I don't play that much of Tour anymore, Paris Promenade gives out a very good start on how the courses really feel, and how the Golden Dash Cup. This is a good way to at least start off for those who are a little concerned about it, but I can't really say the same for the next course. Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7. Really, I'm not sure what to say about this, other than saying that, one, if you don't know, I absolutely do not like Toad, like, as a character. I don't like Toad at all, and he's like my least favorite character of the entire series. But it's not to say that I don't like this course because of a character, I just don't like how oddly basic it looks. Like, yeah, you can say the same thing about Mario Circuit from Mario Kart, like Mario Kart 8's Mario Circuit, and the past Mario Circuits from Super Mario Kart and all, but Toad Circuit, I'm just not too sure how to feel. Plus, I've seen some opinions about this, because when they go around and see the grass and all, the grass is something that fans notice. I don't mind the textures whatsoever, but to me, they can be a little off-putting at times, but I can at least get used to it after about a few weeks and all. Toad Circuit, I don't understand how this is the second course, where I feel like they could have at least done to be the first course for this cup. That's all I can say about it. Overall, so far, Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7 is my least favorite track in the first cup. Choco Mountain did get at least a small glow up. First off, is that Choco Mountain didn't really have that much details with how on like the walls and all. When you go through the entire course, you usually see a bridge. However, the bridge was removed into a gliding section, which I was surprised they managed to do that. Not only that, from what I recall, I don't recall them having I don't recall them having a cave system in this track. To be exact, I feel like Tour managed to remaster that before this one. But yeah, also you get to see the little bit of the fossils in the walls, and especially the, I guess you can say, the textures and all. Though some, and also I did like the bit of signs and the paratroopers at the beginning of the courses. So I feel like this is a decent course. I'm not saying that it's not really great. It's not good, but it's decent to me, to say at least. But now we get to Coconut Mall, in which I think we know how very infamous Coconut Mall is, in terms of how good the layout is, the music, and its creativity. You basically drive through a mall. I mean, yeah, Paris Promenade is cool, but driving through a mall is definitely something else, with the amount of shortcuts, and, you know, like, the amount of shortcuts, the incredible music. It definitely gives me the nostalgia factor of seeing Coconut Mall once again return. There are many, however, that are a little disappointed and a little concerned that the Mii's from the very end of the course were removed and replaced with Shy Guys, in which, if you don't know, the original Mario Kart's Coconut Mall track consists of Mii's moving back and forth. And not only does it capture the spirit of the Mii's, but it also gives out a lot of frustrations for those who get run over by the Mii's parking a lot. The thing about it, and that makes me think that Nintendo is going left and right on either removing the Mii's or not, because I feel like they're just somewhat forgetting, but not forgetting the Mii's. Since they, you know, added the Mii's in Mario Kart Tour, but somehow they don't add the Mii's in this Coconut Mall. I'm not too sure. Overall, I must say, I think you know what I will rank Coconut Mall and all. So, so far, the Golden Dash Cup is a good start in for so far. But if I want to rank how I feel about this, Coconut Mall would definitely be number 1. Paris Promenade would be 2. 3 would be Choco Mountain, and and the last one is kind of obviously Toad Circuit. But now we get to the Lucky Cat Cup. The first course we got is Tokyo Blur. Tokyo Blur is really a good looking course, I must say. The layout, though, is something I'm not too sure of. Like the first lap, you go through, I think you just kind of go through a bit of a loop and like a bit of a circle, and that's about it. The second one, it does add a bit of thwomps, but overall there really isn't much you can add to it. And then the third lap features going up the bridge, which I do think it's a nice little change, but I felt like the first 2 laps were a little underwhelming, to say at least. I do like the music, though. I mean, we can all agree that Mario Kart game music is usually the best one. It's usually one of the best things when it comes to a Mario spin-out game. Tokyo Blur, unlike Paris Promenade, to be honest, is a really odd way and kind of an underwhelming sort of, you know, decision to start off a course. Shroom Ridge, however, I do have a lot of mixed feelings about it. First off is the fact that it does really give me a vibe of Mario Kart Tour, because the graphics and, you know, like the quality when it comes to Tour doesn't look right, and when I look at Shroom Ridge and compare it to what's going on in Mario Kart Tour and this one, I feel like they just kind of, you know, remastered the Tour one and decided to just, you know, keep the graphic and, you know, just keep the quality of it. Also, the background I'm not too sure how to feel. The background on this one, I just don't know. Despite my nostalgia for Mario Kart DS and this one being one of my absolute favorite courses, I just don't know how to feel about seeing this remastered. So yeah, I had to put this at a low ranking. Next up is Sky Garden, however, and I must say, they gave a huge glow up to Sky Garden. Yeah, they did, they kind of sort of, you know, changed some parts with Choco Mountain, but Sky Garden changed a lot when it comes to it. I love the background, I love the layout, and the music has been surprisingly remixed, especially when it gives out a fairy tale vibe when you see the beanstalks and that toad house right there in the background somewhere. Though, I mean, you mostly just kind of go through a bit of a loop, and that's about it. You do have the addition of bouncing off a mushroom, maybe it kind of represent the, I think, what was it called, cloud top cruise, I think. But yeah, Sky Garden had a huge glow up from its original. I remember playing this for Mario Kart DS, and I'm surprised they managed to up their antes when I saw Sky Garden getting a huge upgrade. But then I saw Ninja Hideaway, and I must say, this is by far, out of all of the tracks I mentioned so far. This is all by far, if not one of the tracks, one of my favorite tracks from tour. Like I said, I'm one of those fans that only played tour for about a couple weeks and then decided to just drop it to have drop it entirely. But Ninja Hideaway is something that I did not expect to be this good. Not only is the music great and surprisingly good for just a mobile game track, but it's the fact that the layout and the shortcuts are incredible. You go through many different shortcuts and many different paths you go through. Would you like to go up the building? Would you like to go on top of the roof? Or would you like to go under the shurikens? Those are something that I did not expect. We also got the ninja Shy Guys and also the bamboo sticks blowing out air and the Shy Guys as well. Like, I did not expect the Shy Guys to make a cute appearance as ninjas. I really want to say that Ninja Hideaway is definitely, if not my favorite tour track, and by far one of my favorites of the first wave. So the way I like to rank this is Ninja Hideaway being my number 1, Sky Garden being my number 2, 3 being Tokyo Blur, and sadly, like Shroom Ridge, I just don't know what to say. I'm sorry, but I just had to put this at the bottom one. So yeah, these are all the tracks that we've gotten for the first wave. This is how I really feel about them. But if I want to rank how I truly feel about the first wave and what tracks would I put them, I would say Ninja Hideaway would be 2. Would be number 1. Coconut Mall was a close one, but when I saw this one, I had to put this at number 2. I'm sorry to those Coconut Mall fans. 3 would be Paris Promenade, 4 Sky Garden, 5 Choco Mountain, 6 Tokyo Blur, 7 Shroom Ridge, and Toad Circuit being the last part. But the real question is this truly worth purchasing? From what I saw and from what I've played throughout these courses, there were some that were a little off-putting, Shroom Ridge and Toad Circuit being the most notable ones, but the rest of them were surprisingly good and updated. Ninja Hideaway, Coconut Mall, and Tokyo Blur, and Choco Mountain got a lot of updates when it comes to its music, its layout, and especially, how can I not forget, its track and the creativity. But really, I must say, if you guys really want to play more of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, then I suggest just buying this, even if there's no characters as a part of it. 48 remastered courses would definitely be a lot, even if there are some that some aren't a fan of, like the Mario Kart Super Circuits or the Super Mario Kart 1 tracks. But like I said, we only got about 5 waves throughout the year and the end of 2023, so there's just a lot to say at least. But for now, I just want to give out my first impressions and my honest review on the Booster Course Pass. I would say it is a great purchase. There are a bit of concerns about the other tracks in the future, the more when I look at a couple of them for the first wave, but I must say this is so far a good way to start off the first wave, and I cannot wait to see what Nintendo has to add in the future. I did hear that the rest of I think the second wave tracks were already leaked or data mined. I just had to cover that in the future. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass. Do you guys think this is worth your purchase, or would you just prefer to, save your money and just wait until the next Mario Kart game, which might happen in about 5 years or so? But with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and if you guys do not want to subscribe, then that's completely fine by me. And remember this, once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.